Hi, my name is Kiera Spooner. I'm an exercise science student here at North Carolina Wesleyan College. Today I'll be showing you how to properly do a power clean.
Alright, let's get started. Before beginning your power clean, I recommend that you start with some stretches and a light warm up. By doing some stretches and a light warm up before starting your exercise, it helps get your body ready for the exercise and prevent injuries. To perform a power clean, you will need a barbell and any additional weight you would like to add to the bar. I recommend that if you're just starting out weightlifting that you start with no weight on the bar and slowly work your way up to adding weight on the bar. To begin starting position for your power clean, you want to stand with your feet placed between hip and shoulder width apart with your toes pointed slightly outward. Next, you want to squat down with your hips lower than your shoulders and grasp the bar evenly with a closed pronated grip. If you feel like you don't have a strong grip on the bar, you can use a hook grip. A hook grip is when you have your index and middle finger over your thumb while gripping the bar. After getting a grip on the bar, you want to place your hands on the bar slightly wider than shoulder width apart, outside of your knees, with your elbows fully extended and pointed out to the side. Then you want to place your feet flat on the floor and position the bar approximately 1 inch in front of your shins, over the balls of your feet. Next, you want to position your body with your back neutral or slightly arched. Your scapula should be depressed or retracted, with your chest held up and out. Your head should be in line with your spine or slightly hyperextended. Next, you want to have your shoulders over or slightly in front of the bar and your eyes focused straight ahead or slightly upward. All repetitions should begin from this position. During the first pull phase of your power clean, you want to begin by lifting the bar off the floor by forcefully extending your hips and knees. Keep the torso to floor angle constant. Do not let your hips rise before your shoulders. You want to make sure that you maintain a neutral spine position. Next, you want to keep your elbows fully extended, pointing out to the side, and your shoulders over or slightly ahead of the bar. As you start to raise the bar, you want to keep the bar as close to your shins as possible. As you begin to lift the bar above your knees, you want to thrust your hips forward and slightly flex your knees to move your thighs and knees under the bar. You then want to keep your back neutral or slightly arched and keep your elbows fully extended and pointed out to the sides. During the second pull of your power clean, you want to rapidly extend your hips, knees, and ankles. It is important that you keep your heels on the floor as long as possible in order to maximize the force transfer to the barbell. You want to make sure that you keep the bar as close to your body as possible. Next, you want to keep your back neutral and your elbows pointed out. Then you want to keep your shoulders over the bar and your elbows extended as long as possible. When your lower body joints are fully extended, you want to rapidly shrug your shoulders upward with the elbows still fully extended and pointed to the sides. As your shoulders reach the highest elevation, you want to flex your elbows and begin pulling your body under the bar. Since you are moving in an explosive nature during this phase, your torso should be erect or slightly hyperextended. Your head should be slightly tilted back, and you may lose contact with the floor. Once you have fully extended your lower body, you want to pull your body under the bar and rotate your arms around and under the bar. At the same time, you want to flex your hips and knees to a quarter squat position. After your arms are under the bar, you want to lift your elbows to position the upper arms so that they are parallel to the floor. Then you want to rack the bar across the front of your clavicles and your anterior deltoids. You then want to catch the bar with nearly an erect torso with your shoulders slightly ahead of your hips. You should have a neutral head position and your feet flat on the floor. Once you gain control and balance of the bar, you want to stand up by extending your hips and knees to a fully erect position. To start a downward movement phase of the exercise, you want to lower your elbows to unrack the bar from the anterior deltoids and clavicles. Then you want to slowly lower the bar down to your thighs. At the same time, you want to flex your hips and knees to cushion the impact of the bar on your thighs. Next, you want to squat down with your elbows fully extended until the bar touches the floor, or if you are using rubber bumper plates, you can drop the weight on the platform. It is very important to do proper technique. You want to make sure that during the exercise you maintain a strong hand grip on the bar at all times. Also, during the exercise, you want to keep the bar as close to your body as possible. By doing incorrect technique, it can cause pain, soreness, or injuries. When you don't use proper technique, you are not working the muscles that the exercise is intended to work. Here's an example of the proper way to perform a power clean. The athlete has her feet placed between hip and shoulder width apart with her toes pointed slightly outward. As the athlete lifts the bar, she maintains a neutral spine position and keeps the bar as close to her body as possible. The athlete does not squat too low during the catch phase of the exercise. She extends her hips and knees to rack the bar on her clavicles and anterior deltoids. As she lowers the bar back down, she squats down and touches the bar to the floor. Thank you for watching this video. I hope that this video has been helpful in showing you the proper way to perform a power clean. To end, I'm going to leave you with a few tips. Stay hydrated, stretch before you start exercise, and make sure that you perform a warm-up and a cool down and listen to your body.